Hi Aquarius, this is your July 12th through July 18th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love and an existing relationship. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and donate to support this channel. This first spread is on new love. This week we have the Tower, we have the Six of Wands clarified by the King of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Swords. In the potential outcome we have the Eight of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, and we also have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or pretty much any sign. This is a general reading. Well, Aquarius, prepare yourself. Something is about to change your life forever. In a good way. You're not expecting it, you do not see this coming right now. Well, perhaps now you will have an idea of what's about to happen because you're watching this video. So the first card that came out is the Tower. The Tower in this particular spread is something that happens unexpectedly. In the middle of a bright day, there will be lightning and a thunderstorm, right? We have the Six of Wands clarified by the King of Pentacles right next to that Tower. The King of Pentacles is the person who is coming into your life. It could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this person is very stable, somebody who is very grounded, and they don't make any sudden moves. So I would just have to assume that this person thought this move through, because they're coming in with that Six of Wands and the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, and we'll talk about those aces in just a second. But the Six of Wands, this is a card of victory, this is a card of success, and back in the day the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card. We also have the Ace of Swords on the other side of the King of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords is a very straightforward, very direct communication, a conversation, or some kind of truth. And in this case the truth will be that this person is in love with you and they want to get married, or they want to get into a committed relationship with you right away. If this is somebody brand new, you'll be shocked twice as much. If this is somebody you've been seeing, you'll still be shocked, but perhaps you didn't expect this person to offer you to take this relationship to the next level, whatever that level is for you, so quickly. But here they come, right? We also have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. The Hierophant is the personal Taurus card, so this King of Pentacles could be a Taurus. But if we want to stay general, then the Hierophant is about something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage, right? So the Six of Wands with the two aces and the Hierophant, that could be a proposal, right? I really like the fact that the Hierophant came out, and it came out on the bottom of the deck. This is what's actually coming towards you, this Hierophant. Right. In the potential outcome, we have the Eight of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. You know, in some tarot decks, the Eight of Cups, the first card in the potential outcome, is a little different from this card, from the way we have it here. In some decks, the Eighth Cup is shown in the sky, and that's what the person who is walking in the Eight of Cups is walking towards. They're walking towards that cup, that ultimate cup of love. They're in pursuit of love, or they're searching for their ultimate cup of love, right? So perhaps since this person is going to shock you, you didn't think that this person is the one for you, but eventually this person will sort of grow on you, I guess, for the lack of a better word. But I think the Eight of Cups, this is you coming to terms, realizing that this person is the one for you, and you are starting to walk towards that love. You are basically saying yes to that person, but it's going to take you a little while, because like I said, it's going to be really, really unexpected. The next card I came out is the Ace of Pentacles. This is the second ace. The Ace of Pentacles also often comes through as a card of a proposal. If it's not a proposal, then the Ace of Pentacles is still a very serious card. It usually comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, somebody who is ready to start a family, who is ready to completely change your life. The Ace of Pentacles is called the golden opportunity. The last card that came out is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is one of the best cards when it comes to love. This is soulmate love, this is unconditional love, and it's when two people are on the same page and the feelings they have for each other are mutual. I'll repeat that last. the feelings they have for each other are mutual. So like I said, once you come to back to your senses, you will slowly but surely realize that yes, this person, it could work out between the two of us, because this person is serious, and the way they're gonna tell you that they want to commit a relationship, it's going to be like a plan. They'll lay it all out for you. I don't think it's going to be boring. I don't think this person is a control freak. Nothing like that. I'm sure the plan that they're going to they have come up with can be adjusted based on your opinion, Aquarius. But this person is coming in because they want to make sure you understand how serious they are. Right? So looks very promising, Aquarius. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Aquarius, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the 10 of Wands, we have the 10 of Pentacles, we have the 8 of Pentacles clarified by the star, and we also have the 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You are either working on something really, really hard, you're trying to get something done so your family, so your relationship would prosper, or you are on defense, and I don't think you're defending it against your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or your significant other. There could be some sort of an external influence, right? And you are basically protecting your family. Something along those lines. So we got two tens on the table. The 10 of Wands, this is a kind of a burden or a huge responsibility, so you are carrying this burden. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is either financial abundance, something you're working towards, or the 10 of Pentacles is your relationship or your marriage, right? Then we have the 8 of Pentacles clarified by the star. The 8 of Pentacles is a card of somebody who is working on something, or perhaps you're literally working a lot because you want to achieve financial abundance for your family, for your relationship. And the 8 of Pentacles is clarified by the star. The star is either you, Aquarius, so this is you working on something, working really hard, or you are trying to achieve something, some kind of a wish, some kind of a goal, right, with the star cards. Because the star is a card of a wish come true. But you realize that wishes don't just come true, you have to do something about it, right? Every once in a while, yes, wishes do get granted, but in most cases, we have to work towards them. And the 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, this is you on defense. This is you protecting this work process or this process. Whatever you're doing, you're not going to let anybody stop you. You're not going to let anybody prevent you from achieving that goal, from achieving that financial abundance with that 7 of Wands. And 7 of Wands could be you literally just telling your friends to buzz off if they want you to go out with them. Or you're just, if there's some sort of interference, external interference, like I said earlier, you will fight that interference off in whatever shape or form that interference comes towards you. I know it sounds kind of broad, everything I just said sounds kind of vague and broad, but that's what I get here. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aquarius, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Ace of Wands, we have the 7 of Cups, we have the 10 of Swords, and we also have the 3 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I didn't even want to clarify it because the answer is going to be no, but somebody is going to make you an inappropriate offer. The Ace of Wands, the first card that came out, is usually all about lust or passion and getting busy behind closed doors, if you know what I mean. So this is the type of offer you should be expecting from an ex during this week, right? And I'll just jump ahead with the 10 of Swords right next to the deck. This is you pretty much shutting this offer down. It's going to frustrate you a little bit, confuse you a little bit with that 7 of Cups, but you're shutting it down because this person broke your heart with the 3 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and you'll be really, really upset, I think, that this person had the audacity to reach out to you, and they're not just reaching out to you, but they're reaching out to you with this type of offer. A very nasty individual. Perhaps you didn't know what kind of person they were. Now you do. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aquarius, this week. We have the Sun, we have the Ten of Swords clarified by the Five of Swords, we have the Six of Swords, and we also have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This spread will resonate with very few of you. Very few of you. If you've been waiting for the day to quit your job, this day has come this week. It could be a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Well, you get the point, right? But somebody here is quitting their job, and they're gonna say a few thoughts. They're gonna voice a few thoughts out on the way out, if you know what I mean, right? So the first card that came out is the Sun. The Sun is actually the happiest card in the deck, right? So you're going to be really happy about the fact that you will no longer be working at that place. And you know how people sometimes say, I can't wait to quit this job. So yeah, waiting is over. So speaking of waiting, the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a card of waiting, right? The Ten of Swords right next to the Sun is a card of an abrupt ending, and the Five of Swords clarifying that Ten of Swords. This is you walking away, and you're shouting a few things out on the way out. And the Six of Swords, this is you pretty much moving towards something better, because now hopefully you have a bigger fish to fry. So hopefully you have already accepted a new job, and that's why you're moving towards it. Because the Six of Swords is a card of an improvement. This is a rough patch being over. This is you moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters. So I would just have to assume you're quitting this terrible job, and you're starting a much better job the following week. Alright? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Aquarius. We have the Ace of Wands, we have Strength, we have the Five of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords, and we also have the Devil on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo or a Capricorn. This really reminds me of that X spread I did for you a few minutes ago, but it could be about something completely different. But there's still an offer coming in with the Ace of Wands, the first card that came out, that inappropriate offer I was talking about. And most likely it's from that X, but like I said, it could be from somebody else. So, you know, that happens. We get more than one nasty person per week come into our life. So the Ace of Wands, this is an offer to get busy behind closed doors. Strength right there. This is either a Leo you're dealing with, but strength could also play out in two different ways. Strength could also be about pure raw passion. This is what this person wants, and it goes nicely together with the Ace of Wands. That basically underlines what this person wants. Or strength could also be your energy. This is you have the actual strength to hold back, right? And not only will you hold back, but you'll have a few things to say. The Five of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Swords, that is your energy. With the Five of Swords and the Ace of Swords, both cards are you telling this person to take their offer and shove it, right? And I think you're going to be really upset. So hopefully you're not going to just fly off the handle, because people like that don't deserve our energy, that they don't deserve our time. Just think about that. The Devil on the bottom of the deck, it's the person coming in. It could be a Capricorn you're dealing with. If it's not a Capricorn, then the Devil represents that evil person, evil X, nasty X. But like I said, with the Five of Swords and the Ace of Swords, you're cutting this person out of your life, and you'll have a few things to say. Alright, Aquarius, that's what I got for you for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. And other than that, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.